I'm calling the public information officer at EMS 202-427-0100. It is now 11:25 a.m. May 9th, 2013. This Mr. Coles never responded about the coding. I've sent him several emails. Yes. Hello?
Yes, Chief Lee speaking.
Okay, your name is Chief, what was your name again? Lee?
First name Brian, last name Lee, L-E-E. How can I help you, ma'am?
Okay, this B-R-I-A-N. Okay, I'm calling because I had a problem with an ambulance issue. And I'm trying to complain about it. I've asked for the explanation of codes on the, I got a form, of the ambulance information that they had when they took me to the hospital, and I'm asking for an explanation of the form, certain coded questions with coded responses.
Ma'am,
yes.
you called before and used my name erroneously as giving you permissions that I did not. I'm going to ask that you put everything in writing to the department as to what you need officially. I'm not responding to any of your questions.
Okay.
And I ask respectfully that you ask your questions in writing to the fire chief because you did not quote me correctly before.
Well, I don't remember ever speaking to you.
You called in reference to the same thing of the ambulance, ma'am. Is that correct? Prior?
Okay, which one?
Okay,
maybe you have me mixed up with somebody else because I never spoke to you before. That I remember. I don't remember your name.
Okay, all right. Then there's someone else that called with the identical number. Go ahead. Then how may I assist?
Somebody called you. Well, then maybe I did speak to you, and I didn't realize that you were who I was speaking to. So, do you have an email address? You want everything in writing? You have an email address?
No, it depends on what you want because I can point you to the quality assurance. Let's start over then. If you're saying that wasn't you.
Well, if you've got the same number.
It may be the quality assurance personnel that you want, ma'am.
I spoke to.
On a billing question.
Well, it's not a billing question. Well, it will turn into a billing. It may turn into a billing question. I called for an ambulance. Briefly, I called for an ambulance. I had blindness in the right eye, numbness in the left leg, etc. The guy came. I had spoken to UMC before. I called for an ambulance, and UMC told me not to go there for stroke-like symptoms that I had. Go to GW, someplace like that, because they don't really have anything. They don't have what's necessary to really treat me. So I called for an ambulance. I asked to be taken to a different place rather than UMC. When they came here, I told the guy that also. He took me to UMC without telling me that he was going to take me to UMC. So
I got a clear picture. Okay.
Okay, and so I asked for, I was complaining about that, number one, because that's inappropriate. Because if you're going to take me where I don't want to go, just tell me. This way I can refuse the service because I'm not going to go. If I'm not going to waste my time going there if they don't have what I need. So I asked. I got the record of it. He doesn't have down the issues that I complained about. The most important one was blindness in the left eye, which would have required that I have some kind of an emergency treatment. He put other stuff down that was actually pretty malicious because when we got there, I refused to sign the paper.
Yes, ma'am. The person you need to go to, now I understand fully. My apologies to you. I didn't understand. The person that you need to talk to, ma'am, is Mrs. Anita Massing-Gale.
Well, she is a problem too. I have spoken to her. After she first heard from me, she wanted everything in writing, just like you asked. I started to give it to her, but I kept going in and out of the hospital over the same type of issues. And so it was a little delayed. I didn't send it to her right the next day after I talked to her. I started, and I had questions for her in terms of what to put in there, what is her jurisdiction, what isn't her jurisdiction. She kept dragging her feet. All of a sudden, she insisted that it be in writing because it would protect me. All of a sudden, she sends me an email telling me she's going to update me and maybe put closure on it, and just call her for that.
Well, I agree with her. See, documentation protects you also.
That's right, but then she changed. Yeah, she changed that.
Types of things in documentation.
Right.
But
Exactly.
ma'am, I don't have any expertise in the area you're discussing, so we have to go through her as our quality assurance manager.
Okay, well then what happened after that? Because she changed it into doing it verbally. Okay, she called me at 7:30 in the morning. Before 7:30 in the morning, she was more concerned about my suing them than anything else. Okay, so I wound up talking to this Gerald Coles because I kept asking her for her jurisdiction. What information should I tell you, and what should I not bother telling you?
Then let's cut to the chase. The biggest way you're going to get an accurate response is either two ways. You send her physical documentation, i.e. email or letter, or the information you need you also request through FOIA, through the Freedom of Information Act.
I got the forms that they filled out when they took me to with the ambulance. I got those forms. Now what I'm asking, I wound up speaking to Gerald Coles because she said that was the person that, because I wanted to know how long I had to file this complaint and put it in writing to her. She didn't know. And in my mind, if you don't know the answer to that, you may not be the right person to speak to.
Okay,
but anyway,
I'm in another meeting, but you have to email her then, ma'am. That way you have documentation of the exact question you asked her.
I have.
At Anita.Mattinghill.
I have emailed her, and she wrote back. I have her email address.
Yeah, I would email her exactly the information you're seeking, so that you have documentation of what you requested.
She told me to contact Gerald Coles.
Okay.
And I did. And now I'm asking.
Telling me you did that. If you're dissatisfied with that, then the next person above him would be the fire chief, ma'am.
The fire chief.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. I would write a letter to Kenneth Ellerby, the fire chief.
What's his name again?
Ultimate boss, Kenneth Ellerby.
Kenneth
Kenneth Ellerby, ELLERBE. Okay, ma'am, I'm going back to my meeting.
I'm sorry.
Letter to him.
Okay, hello?
Yes, ma'am.
ELLERBE, and that's Kenneth dot.
L Lincoln, ERBE. Yes, ma'am, Ellerby.
With a period, Kenneth dot.
Correspondence to him. Okay.
Okay, it's Kenneth dot Ellerby at dc.gov.
Yes.
Thank you.
You got it.
Bye.
Yes, ma'am.